Money, GGI Mob shit, and I'm back. In this episode right here, we gonna be talking about Face Out the Mouth. Matt Nell Allen. Long live Face. So man, I can remember the first time I seen Face. I had to be like 8 years old. Like 8, 9 years old. Probably about 8, 9, yeah. So one day I'm in Shakespeare Park, L. Davis Park, right by the Magnolia Project on Washington and LaSalle. We playing football in the park. I forgot who it was. I won't say it was me and a couple of my friends out the Magnolia. I think it was me, Dwayne D. It was a couple of us anyway, but we playing football on the pool side of the park, like by 4th Street, like right off of 4th and Ferret on that side. And we just throwing the ball around, you know, like we wasn't really playing no team, I think we was just throwing the ball around. So I had never seen Face at this point. This was my first time ever seeing him. So when he came on the field, like I hadn't heard his name before, and I hadn't heard the story when I was younger. And the story was real sad. And when we was coming up, people used to speak on it. But as I got older, it got like more normal. You know? We in the park this particular day, so we throwing the ball around. So I see him come on the field, and he like, I won't play. You know? But when they throwed him the ball, and as I'm looking at him, when he asked him to play, and you know, they throwed him the ball, he had this mask thing on his head at this time. Now this when we younger, and we got older, I guess he started wearing that. He probably was, you know, still getting used to it. I guess he was, you know, he probably hadn't been burnt that long. So he probably was, you know, like he probably was scared to show himself in the public at this time. So he had this black, well, it looked at brown. He had this brown leather mask on. And I had never seen anybody with nothing on like that, you know? But the mask kind of like a little bit of his hair was sticking out at the top of the mask right here. I guess whatever hair he had left, a couple of strings of hair was sticking out up here. So when I seen it, it scared me, so I ain't even want to play no more. I was like, I quit. I left and went home. So I quit and I went home. Like I was scared. You know, I was scared to play with him. Like I said, I'm young, so I really ain't understand it at the time, you know? So as I got older, you know, constantly hearing his name, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. So as I got older, I used to be seeing him more and more. You know? He had them females though, bro. Like, and this was it was something that you know you couldn't understand when you was younger. You know, like you looking at it in a childish way, like man, no females about to be messing with him. Woody, this, that, and the third. But it's the opposite. You feel me? Like, dude really had, yeah, he had broads on him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I done seen this with my own 2 eyes. Like bad shit. You feel me? Like really pulling up on him crazy to really just hear a lot of stories about how what type of individual dude was, and you know how solid he was, and just the type of shit he was out here into. And he was one of them. Like he definitely was a stepper, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about, I didn't hear about him putting the popsicle sticks on his fingers to hit the chop and to shoot guns and stuff like that. Yeah, he got deleted downtown on AP2 around the Duck Off Club. If I ain't mistaken, it was leaving the Duck Off. They say somebody threw a Molotov cocktail in his house or something. That was the story behind Face. They said, you know what I'm saying, somebody threw a Molotov cocktail or something in his house, you feel me? That's how he had got burned like that. I won't say it was in the high rise if I ain't mistaken, but I think it was in the project, in one of the houses in the project. And I won't say it was something behind his dad or something like that. Don't quote me on that. You did, but I hadn't heard the story so many times, it just didn't slip my mind. But I know it had something to do with a Molotov cocktail being thrown through their window. And Birdman loved Face, but he definitely had females and definitely was about slinging that bitch. And he throw them bitches too. He said them nubs hurt it real bad when he hit you too, cause he had metal plates in his hands. So they say when he hit you with them Jones, you used to feel it, you feel me? They say that boy had a pair of hands too. You feel me? So he definitely was one of them. And like I had heard that he got, like when he got killed, Well, when he got deleted, they were so close to him when they hit him. I think they say he got hit with a AR-15 or a 223, and they say it was so close to him when they hit him that his clothes caught on fire. That's crazy. So I guess whoever it was hit him close range with a high power assault rifle. Definitely was a hell of a yeah. He was a hell of a Steppa, for sure. And he wasn't no scary nigga at all. Nowhere around the board. Yeah, man. You know, once I grew up, you know what I'm saying, I used to always see him, you feel me, by the detour and stuff like that. You know, he loved them clubs, you know what I'm saying, loved them females, like I said. You know, he had them females. Yeah, his whole family was like that. Baldy, Flair, Fat Man, you know what I'm saying, Face, Gerald, everybody throw them bitches too. Everybody gonna fight, and they gonna sling that Joan, you feel me? They definitely was like that, you feel me? They whole family, real talk. Them Allen's like that. Yeah, they whole family gonna go. Y'all stay plugged, man. Get in that comment section, hit that like button. Make sure them notifications turned on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying, and stay plugged. Slump 1200 GGI Miles.
I'm on the block, yeah, I'm posted like what's that? Set jumping, fiends hollering out, what's that? Racks on racks, stacks on stacks, that's what's that? Extended clips on shit like what's that? I'm on the block, yeah, I'm posted like what's that?